Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Starter Guides. If you guys haven't seen the first episode, we talked about summons, characters you need, banner characters, tickets, true weapon tickets, reroll, an hour reset in the town for starting your account. If you guys haven't watched that, make sure to go watch that before you come to this one if you're a new player. So, first off, every day you should come here and visit your mission tab. You will have some type of missions that you can do every day, and when you do all free you will get a free gem. You might sound like, yeah, that's not much, so I can skip it. I would suggest you not doing that, because when you do your daily missions you will eventually do weekly missions with it as well, and with weekly missions you will get your LB stones for, I don't know, attack or support equip or defense equip or heal equip. You will get stuff like that, or sometimes it's gonna be unit LB and you might want to get that one. We're gonna show you how to do it before I claim it. First off, it says to do one multiplayer mission that I'm gonna be talking about in a second, but now it says make food. Since I already done it, I can only claim it, so I can't show you where it is. But I go here, if I go to the home page and go to town and go to the dinners table, I can cook, press on any of these foods I want, prepare, and done. Your mission will be done and you can claim the reward for that, and as easy as that, no problems. Now the other mission is do free missions. You can do that by doing story events, anything like that, whatever you want. You can do it 3 times and you get this reward. And as for this multiplayer, well, this is a new subject we're going to be talking about, because I've never shown you guys how to do multiplayer missions. You see the quest is red colored. As you can see, the quest is red instead of it being blue. What red means is you can play that mission online with other people. So as you can see, it says online multiplayer, create a lobby, and make sure to do this every time you play multiplayer, every time, especially if you're a beginner, because you can get tips from other people of what to do inside your other missions that you're going to be doing. Not this one, but still you can do it and get help and maybe get some friends, maybe add new people you can play with every day. So this is going to be a really good thing. Make sure to enable this, and depending on what you need, you can choose one of these 3: high luck wanted, experts needed, or anyone is welcome. On the top here, you just saw me click, there are multiple lobby options. One that is public, if you click it multiple times everyone else can join. Friends lobby is for friends and etc. As you can see, someone just already joined. I'm just gonna use that to go do more missions right here. When you go in your sets of events, in the explore tab, you will see some missions that you can do, and I will talk to you guys which one you should do every day and which ones you should wait until you're further up in the game. In the event tab, there's gonna be some sort of an attack on Tasmans, and there's gonna be another one where it's like a brown plushy thing. I forgot the name. If anyone knows it, remind me in the comments. But if you do these missions, it will give you 5 gems for each mission you do, and every time it comes back, it's already been reset, so you can do it again and get your gems. It's really helpful for early stages. You can stack up your gems and will help you a lot. There's another type of mission that comes every month, I believe, and it's a Dungeons of Trials. In Dungeons of Trials, it's gonna be testing your might and your knowledge about the game to see if you know how to do it and stuff like that. I haven't been able to do it. I wanted to make a YouTube video about it as well, but my friend gave me a challenge and stuff and it got me burned out, so I didn't do it anymore. I didn't continue, but my bad. So I will do it later on. I will show you guys how to do the Dungeons of Trial when it's out the next time. It's probably going to be later on in the tutorials for you guys, but yeah, that's that. I just wanted to get it out for you guys. Sometimes it's gonna be crossovers. In the crossovers, it might be multiple parts because there are multiple characters. In part 1 and part 2, it's just for the free first characters that comes out. For part 2 right here, as you can see, it's the Christmas version. It's 3 characters. For part 3, it's 2 characters. So they just separated them so everyone has a chance to kind of get characters from each banner from the specific character they want. And sometimes there are trial events that I will not recommend you to do at this early on in the stage, but if you want to do it with a help, I don't think there's no way you can do the Awakened version, but you might get help for you to get carried to Spix Hyper. Okay, now what you should do as the starting player is trying to do the events if you can. If not, continue doing your story. When you start your story, there was many things you should know. First off, do not go really high up in the chapters. You don't need to. Because you're a starter, you should go all the way to chapter 9. It should be fine until then. And basically it should be super easy to do, so you should not have any problems. But there are some times that the chapter will have something like this saying challenge or specs or something like that as red. If that's hard for you, you don't need to do it. When I say easy, I mean these blue ones, not the red ones. The red ones might not be for you at the moment, so if you lose to it, don't get frustrated, okay? It's gonna be later on for you to do, and it was for me as well. I couldn't do it at the time because I was super weak when I started the game, so I tried to do it again later on in the game. There's a system called energy. I know I hate this energy system as well. There's in multiple games, but I hate it. But it makes sense to why in this game there's an energy system. I will explain it to you in a second. So first off, doing missions takes away energy. The higher the stars, the higher the rate, the more energy it consumes. Okay, so the harder it is, the more energy it consumes. It's usually supposed to be like that, but when you start at the beginning stages, it's usually like so much less. But when the new chapter arrives, there's usually going to be a 50% energy cost less and double the XP. So if you guys can see right here, it says 5, so it's 50% less. It's like half off, something like that you can do and continue through the story. When you guys are new, it's going to be really easy for you, so make sure to go to chapter 9 as fast as possible before this 50% ends and you can have more energy to spare. However, if you run out of energy, there's going to be items for you that you can get from the story and events and stuff like that. It will give you pots, like potions, small potions, medium potions, large portions. Small portions is going to be restoring 30% of your maximum energy. Medium, it's like medium, 50%. And large is going to be getting all of your energy back up. So you cannot use multiple versions of them because it's already full. It's a good thing because the game won't let you do it, so it doesn't go to waste later on. There's another thing you actually will be getting from doing missions and like events and stuff like that is lucky apples. I'm going to tell you this, okay? What lucky apples do is double the amount of stuff you can get from the mission. That is good. But I have seen some people that were using lucky apples for wrong missions. Do not use these apples. These apples are precious, okay? It's really hard to get. Trust me, I know. So I've seen people using them on crossover events or stuff like that. Well, you don't need to use it on that. If you go to the mission, if you go to exchange, you can literally purchase any type of stuff that you might require from within this shop. So if you just do the missions, you can get the crystals for it or whatever material it has to offer, and then exchange it from that shop. It's going to be easy. You don't need to use lucky apples on it because there's literally no point. You're just wasting them. However, what you should be using them on is ultra luck units. Not these two are not that great, but someone like Chloe or Aces, that is really difficult for you to do actually, and some other units. So save them for later on so you don't have any issues. Some people stumble upon this, they're like, oh, I want to crest my units, I want to, you know, do some crazy stuff. Trust me, you're not ready for it at the moment. There's a lot of stuff you guys are not ready for at the beginning stages, but don't worry. As soon as you do the quests and the guides that I show you in the video, you will be easily reaching this super quickly. So make sure to do all the stuff I told you to do in this video. Go farm to up to chapter 9 after your account is ready, from what the tips I gave you from the episode 1, and then continue on. If you guys did not get Slime Rimuru, it is okay. If you missed out on it, it is okay. Don't get frustrated. Maybe it will come back some other time. I don't know when, but it's still okay. You can get fan. You can don't stress out. Okay, I've seen some people stress out, so it's Gucci. Don't worry, bro. Don't worry. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and subscribe so YouTube will recommend this video to the new players that are joining this game, and share it with your friends if they're starting to play with you as well. And be like, hey, yo, Ace has dropped another episode of Guides. Let's watch it. Let's see what we should do. You know. So yeah, I'm trying to push this as fast as possible for new players because of these new events that are coming out, and a lot of people are joining this game. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll talk to you guys in the next guide. Peace out.